Maybe the waves have covered Venus and the seashell up.
No, just when it has pianissimo. Tell me about this motion, Sharon. What kind of motion it is and what kind of sound are you getting out of the instrument?
It sounds like a huge octopus.
Okay, sounds good. Octopus. And I'd love it if your arms would also move like the octopus. Okay. All right. So the tentacles are around like this. Yes. That's better, dude. Okay, now the sound is fantastic. The octopus is great. And it's good because you're not going crazy with your elbows. But your clarinetist is not going to enjoy the idea that you've changed the rhythms. That you're going down, you're going, one, two, and you're adding this nice little vibrato in. So the octopus is far away, and you just kind of see it from a distance. Okay, so keep the tempo going. Yeah. Nice and steady. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, good. And then here, what does Debussy mean when... that's a good question. He just changes the harmony, right? And then he goes to here. From here to here. Sedence just means to take your time. But harmonically, all he did was change 2 notes below. Right? And then he took out a note in the right hand. So you know that something is different. You're going to major.
It's so beautiful out there.
Okay, so let's take it from that sedez, yes. Yeah, sure. Well, let's see. 1, 2. But can you play that next chord with your left hand? That'll be nice. And 2 and 1 and 1 and yeah. So give it to your audience like a gift. This really nice. And then you. Yeah, so make it much more like a surprise. But we're still in the water. So what could this be? Sure. And then you go, let's see. No. What are those notes? E's. Right. Good. Yes. And then the next section. Okay. Now, couldn't this be something even more delicate? Oh yeah, sorry. All right. So here. maybe they're beautiful fish going along the coral reefs. Wait. This has to be more magical. 2, 3, 4.
And octopus?
Yes, much more. It's not an octopus. This is definitely not the octopus.
Starfish.
Yes, it could be a magical starfish.
What's the name of the thing?
The horses, the little horses. Angelfish, crabs.
Yeah, angelfish.
Angelfish, yes, they're angelfish. Now, why does it help for me to feel like I am pulling the sound out from the keys and I'm using my fingertips? Tell me about the sound that we create.
Very light.
Very light. And it's exactly what your clarinetist needs, because look at what he's playing. A lot of difficult trills. So, 1, 2, 3. Good, keep your tempo 3. And now you can take your time. That is so beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so what are the most important notes to bring out? That one and that. Yes. Okay, so good. So then the rest of it. And Debussy amazingly had some tight notes, right? So that we hear this, right?
Yes.
It's so beautiful. Oh my God, I said it at the same time. Good. And then when you do these, can you feel like you're holding onto the B flat again? Yeah, and then play that again. Oh, isn't that fabulous? Good. And you know what I used to do? Yeah, the left hand over. Because it's just even more beautiful. Yes. Yes.
How can I hold a nose though?
You don't. But you're going to bring it out. Yes.
The last one?
Let's see what tempo this really is. Let's see. Hold on. Oh. Okay, that is just a little too fast. Hold on for the left hand, but not the right hand.
But you only have low notes, I think.
What, my dear?
You only have low notes. He doesn't have flat, like fast notes here.
No, he doesn't, that's true. And so his problem is having enough breath, right, for all these really long phrases, and then you have this gorgeous rush of sound. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, and then this is 1. And then take your time, sure. Nice. Okay, so that metronome marking is 92. Should we set a tempo for this one too? I think this is a section that I always wanted to play faster, but maybe I shouldn't. That's it. Good. Okay, down that tempo. Okay, good, good. And then when you play this G natural, can you enjoy that low G natural down there?
Oh, is that not-
That is a G natural, yes.
I play
Yes,
G
you,
natural?
yes, you did. The last one of those chords, Sharon, why don't you just play that with your right hand? Do this one with your right hand. Yeah.
Cause that's a.
I know it's held, but it's all held. Right? And it moves, right? Like all the water, the wind, the sun. Good. Shark. Good. And this, you could have a little bit more fun with it. And hold on to the left hand. Good. And the moment he gets to his next downbeat, I would come right off. 1, 2, no, actually on the third beat. Really make sure you really come off on it, because it's a really neat thing when he goes da 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 da, and you come right off. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. That's much better. Nice tissue boxes. 2, 3, 4. Oops. 3, 4. Okay, good. Now, what color is this? What's coming through? If you look up and you're like a mermaid in the water and you're looking up, what color are you listening to? Dark purple. Cool. Is that still dark purple? If you brought your left hand over, then it's like a glistening silver. Okay? Yes, so ping, 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 ping.
Why text me here? How can I be?
Yeah, you just do it. You can do it. Nice, and then you can definitely make that page turn. Okay, did you go on? Okay,
I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay. Whoa, that is really good tremoling in your left hand.
Was it?
It was. Now, 1, 1, 2. So let's make it be a whole nother feeling in this piece, right? Something's churning, right? Something's happening, right? So yes, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like the school of, I don't know, the big whales or something have come through, and then all of a sudden, was that a figment of our imagination? So lots of excitement, right? And those really cool crescendos that he has in there, they're all of a sudden, good. Good, it's good. That's really a fun spot for a pianist to play. Oh, once you get used to it.
So do I play? So I play like this. Would I be okay?
Yes, of course, absolutely. And then this one, there's no way you can hold that C sharp, right? So then you just jump up, right? Yeah, you do it with this. Right, because it's just, it's just the water, right? It's just, things are happening down under the sea, right?
I like to see.
Oh, good. Yeah. Now these.
That shirt.
Yeah, very short. That's a lot of nice push-ups. Yes. Good. Yes. Good. That's nice. Okay, so let me help you with that. Let me help you with that. This was really nice. I don't ever remember changing my pedal. I don't think you need to, because there's just so much beautiful sound. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now, what do you think? Could you experiment? What would happen since it would be too dry? Would just kind of right there, because we're still under the ocean, right? We haven't gone up to get a Coca-Cola or anything, right? To the shore, right? So, what would happen if you pedaled each one?
So cute.
It is cute, isn't
Is
it?
that
Good. And this,
good.
what is this?
No, it's
It's it's a C sharp.
no.
No, it's
There's
a D sharp.
Yeah.
No, it is a
It's
C
a
sharp.
no, it's a D sharp.
Yeah.
Oh, is it a C
It's
sharp?
a C sharp.
Did you
Yes.
write it wrong?
Yes. Yes, that's a C sharp and a D sharp. Right.
Both?
Yeah. Hold on one second. No, it's a C sharp too. And a D natural. Oh, it's suddenly so sad.
That makes sense.
Yeah, good. The C sharp makes sense, yes. Can I check that chord of yours, that D sharp? Oh, I see. Well, you know what? Wouldn't you like to just not stretch so much? Wouldn't you just like to play it with your right hand, the top note? Instead of going like this? Yeah. Yeah. Is that okay? You like that? Yeah, that's nice. Ooh. There's more control over those harmonies now.
any problem with the piano?
We need that color chord. Okay, so now tell me about this. Why do you think that Debussy wrote those diminuendos the way he did? Do you think they should be the same?
It's like, yeah, I think I'll go to the ocean and watch mermaids and maybe Venus will show up.
I don't know.
Isn't it much more interesting? Isn't it more
But like
enraptured?
Like the clarinet has this part
Yes,
going
yes,
like,
yes, yes.
for 3 times.
Yes, and then he goes da 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 da, right? Triple is
So
triple
is
is.
it stronger?
It is stronger, but that just means that you've
Stronger.
got to give him more of a feeling of a beat. So if you have 1, 2, it's like, come on, dude, play with me. 2, 3, 1. Because otherwise he's got to rest, and he really doesn't have anything to push off his sound on. 2, and 2. Nice. Okay, so aren't you thankful that this section, he's going to want to slow down, I bet. Right, and it's one of our beautiful moments. Right, we love this. Oh, it's like Tinkerbell, right, has come into the room. Oh, ah. Okay, tell me about this. Would you be okay to put the A major chord here in your left hand?
Mm-hmm.
Do you like that? Mm.
Okay.
Well, the only reason why I suggested is because we have to make sure that we play those notes, those chords right.
But it's even further for this.
Okay, so whatever you want to do there. Can you slow that down a little bit so we know you got the right notes? 1, 2. And this, from a visual point of view, can you do a little bit more swiping off of the keys? Right. Beautiful. And 2, and 3. I'm talking about these chords. All those lovely accidentals. Ah, good. Okay. Now this is an idea for you to change your page with the right hand. So maybe after the first downbeat, come off 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right. Did you go on? Should we do that next time?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that next time. Good. All right. Nice.